show now is Peter McGuire from Exim Australia. Peter, hi, good to have you. Let's start with the crude oil prices because this is an area that has seen a one-side gain. We are trading at $93 plus and more than 20% of gains in 2022 itself. It clearly has been about the geopolitical premium, but how much further do you see the prices spiking up to?
Well, Manisha, I think that's the $64 million question. Who could have believed that when we put our minds back to the, say, mid-December, just before Christmas, we're up the best part of 34% since then. And there were very few analysts thought that this velocity and volatility would be the way that we greet the new year. Here we are. I think there's every chance you're going to see 100 because it's a bull market. And I've been around it long enough. There just seems to be momentum that you know, between what happened Friday to where we are today, we're up a couple of bucks and it's strongly bid up. So, yeah, we got Brent crude 93.5, Manisha. Quite possibly we're going to be 92 for NYMEX. Why can't you see 100?
All right. And when you say 100 is a possibility, by when and is it sustainable?
Well, that's the 60. That's again a very difficult question to answer. I think that the momentum could push it up there, and I wouldn't be surprised. How long it's going to be there, who knows how much further it can go. We're in an inflationary spike. The globe is wrapped around inflation, and everyone's conscious of it. US dollar, we're saying we're going to see 3 rate, 4 rate, 5. You've got Jamie Dimon saying you might see 7 rate rises. So what happens to US dollar? That's going to be a handbrake to it, and other central bankers. So there's the story. Yeah, and I don't know how much higher it goes from 100. Many analysts are saying 120 is the new normal. That's what we're going to see. So I'm just sitting here as a trader, Manisha, looking at opportunity and don't get in the way of a bull market.
All right. So I have yet another $64 million question for you, Peter. And this is on what is the range that we're looking at for the first half of this year now? I mean, we know how we've started this year. Where are we headed?
Well, Manisha, I wouldn't have, if hand on heart at Christmas, and I think we spoke, there would be no way in the world would I have told you on the 7th of February we'd be at $93 or nearly $94 for Brent. I would have, I thought that that would be unachievable. Here we are, and we galloped up there with such velocity. So maybe you're going to see 100, 110. I'm not going to be surprised. I was in New York, as you know, in July of 08, and I was there that week at the NYMEX where it was 148. So anything's achievable, and I'm also conscious that in a 13-week period, it fell to about $34 a barrel. So volatility is the name of the game when it comes to crude oil, and I won't be surprised any longer.